Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am finally getting around to filming the OXX makeup that I shared with you guys in a whole like 2 videos back. So yeah, without further ado, if you guys want to check out this Kmart OXX and see how it goes on my face, then let's just get into the video. Okay, so starting off with the anti-redness primer. These retail at $4. I'm going to try and use the green one as well as the purple one. So I don't actually have a ton of redness, but it's kind of just a creamy consistency, as you guys can see. And I'm just going to apply that all over my face. You guys can tell if it did anything. I'm not sure really if it did do anything, but it does feel nice on the skin. So now let's just go in with the purple brightening primer. I'm just going to put this everywhere just for the sake of the video. If you have dull skin, the purple's great for you. If you tend to have more redness, then definitely go for the green primer. I mean, for $4 you can try it out, and if you don't like it, then you've only spent $4. So they have a pretty creamy consistency, if you guys can see that. They're not runny, they're pretty thick. So I'm kind of just gonna put that all over my face. They are really smooth feeling, like these feel a lot better than the first primer that this brand came out with, if you guys are familiar with that. So I'm kind of just pushing it in with my fingers. Also, my skin is super dry at the moment. Since I've had Sky, my skin has just been all over the place, crazy hormonal. And then I'm kind of just going to push it in with my beauty blender to sort of just smooth out my face a bit. Also, my brows and lashes are on just so I look a little bit put together, and my hair is just doing crazy things. So I'm just going to let that primer sink in for a little bit, and then I'm going to come back and we are going to move on to the foundations. So for my foundation, I'm going to be taking a mixture of 2. I'm going to be taking the foundation stick in medium, which this retails for $2, and then I'm taking their cushion foundation in light, which retails at $5. So I'm just going to mix the 2 because I think the medium's way too dark for me right now and this is way too light. So I haven't tested either of these yet, so I'm intrigued to see how they go. So I'm probably going to mix the 2 and see how we go with that. We are up close and personal. So taking the foundation stick first, it is just basic packaging. So this is medium, as you can see it is very dark. I don't know how well you guys are going to really see that. So as you can see, it is very orangey as well. So I'm just going to try and blend that out. Just using a flat top brush. It's probably going to cling to all my dry patches because I am so dry at the moment. It does seem to be blending out really nicely though, so that's always a good thing. And my baby is awake. This is the second time I've sat down to film and she's woken up, so I am gonna have to leave this here for now and come back to it. So I'm not sure whether you guys can see, but the foundation stick kind of just really just blended into nothing. I'm gonna see if it's buildable. So I am just gonna apply it over my whole face. So I'll just do this side. But yeah, this shade is awful, as you guys can see. Also, I'm just using the Wet n Wild flat top brush. It could also not be sitting on my skin right because of the primer and my skin's condition at the moment. Also, I have my beauty blender here. Whew. So I'm just gonna smooth it out with that. My skin is looking so patchy. My skin is so dry, it's ridiculous. Which I never really used to suffer with dry skin, but since having Skylar, my skin is just like, no. Like, I don't know if you guys can see my forehead right now, but it is just a hot mess. Now I know this cushion foundation is real liquidy, so I'm hoping this will balance out the dryness. So here is the packaging. It's just sleek and black and then it's just got your little pop-up, and then you get the little sponge like you always get, and then you just open it up and there is the product there. So I'm just going to dip in with my brush and see what I can get out of this. I feel like I'm pushing and not a lot is happening. Like I'm getting something, but it's not that great. Yeah, I don't think I like their primers at all. I feel like their primers have made my skin look even worse. Like it's separated all around my nose, it's accentuated all my dry patches. So I'll give you guys a close-up of that once I'm done. This seems to be alright. If you guys like a natural coverage, then I feel like this is probably a good way to go. As you can see, it's not that light. It does look a lot darker there than what it does on my skin, but yeah, I'm gonna take my beauty blender and see if anything happens with this. As you can see, coverage is, it's okay. It's definitely a very natural foundation. If you guys like a natural foundation, then for $5 it's probably not too bad, but if you're someone who likes full coverage, then this is definitely not for you. My skin's not looking too bad in the areas that aren't super dry, but in terms of around my nose and my forehead, it's just a hot mess right now. But definitely I think the Beauty Blender is working a lot better than the brush did. So as you can see, it is pretty patchy. It's also like broken up on my nose as well as my forehead. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see because of the lighting, but it did seem to stick onto my face. Like, I don't know. It's okay. If you like a natural coverage, then you'll probably really like this. If you're someone who likes to go for more of a fuller coverage, then probably steer clear of this foundation. Now moving on to the Conceal and Contour Kit that just looks like this. Let's bust this bad boy out and see how it performs. I actually really like the packaging for this, and you get a little brush. So I'm gonna try the brush. This is like a perfect flat brush. So I'm just gonna take the lightest shade. The only thing is it's a bit peachy, so I actually might just take this peach shade first to correct these. Wow, this is super creamy right off the bat. So I'm just gonna correct these under eye bags because I get no sleep these days. Creamy. I'm actually super impressed with this right off the bat. And this peachy shade is actually really good. Now let's see how good it can blend out. Okay, blends nice. This might be a winner, you guys. If I just take more of like this kind of brush. I definitely prefer more of like a kabuki style brush to blend these out. Okay, now going in with the lightest shade, which like I said, it's super pinky. These are creamy and working pretty well so far. And I mean, for $4. I don't think these shades will probably work for everyone. I'm not too sure, but it's not working too bad for me right now. Let's take some of the contour shades and try and do some contouring. I'm going to take a mixture of the N2 shades. It's more like bronzer. I reckon these would probably work even better as well if you guys like dip an oil in it. They'd be even more creamier, but they're not that bad to start off with. I'm just hating how the foundation looks. And I think I might take a brush. Okay, it's blending nice. Another thing I like to do is change up between a brush and a sponge. I think that works great. Well, the sponge was blending it out really well as well. I think the sponge actually might be better. Also, this sponge I'm using is from Kmart as well. They're $3. They're awesome. I also mentioned that in that video. I have a brand new one here in pink. This one I'm using is like the black swirl, but they also have like plain colors. Oh my god, I'm super impressed with this contour kit. Like, super impressed. Regardless of how shit the rest of my face looks, like, that blended out awesome. Definitely better with a sponge too, like, I definitely like how it looks with a sponge more. I'm just going back in with that light shade because I kind of lost my nose a little bit. Okay, that's better. And then I could just even clean up under here with the lighter shade, just take it straight on the beauty blender and sort of just carve under there. As you can see, my under eyes are looking super shiny, so I definitely need to set my face. In terms of the contour and bronzer shades in this, as well as the peachy shade, really well. Again, I want to test this out with normal products, not their foundation. So I'll keep you guys posted on this. You'll probably see it in a video. If you guys do want to see me trialing the decent products out for a second time with a base that I know works well, then please give the video a thumbs up and let me know down below. But so far, this $4 contour and conceal kit is winning me over. Now, to set all the bright bits, I've talked about this product so many times in the past. This is the same brand's finishing powder. It is just a translucent powder. This is honestly one of my favorite powders ever. Again, $4 from the range. It is so great. I love it. I use it pretty religiously. So I use it to like set my under eyes and set all the bright places. And I think it just does a flawless, smooth job. So this is definitely a product from the range that I recommend to people. I'm obsessed. As you can see, it already took the shine out of the rest of my face, and the rest of my face is coming together really nicely now. So I just went off and set the rest of my face with products like a bronzer and whatnot. So for highlighter, I am going to highlight my face with the OXX highlighting kit. Again, this is not a new product, but it is one of the good products from the range. So I'm just going to take the middle shade, which is a stunning goldy shade. This highlighter palette is seriously so good. This one is $4 in the range. So I'm just going to take that and highlight my face. Whoa, as you can see, blinding highlight. Now, it is a super powdery palette, but for $4, the shine is real, as you guys can see. So yeah, definitely this is a product worth picking up if you guys don't already own it and you are interested in finding out if it was any good. Yeah, this product is a must. As you can see, glow, glow, glow. Now for lips, super exciting. They have just brought out a lip primer. Now I'm guessing this is just clear. It doesn't really say anything. So I'm guessing it's kind of probably just like a lip balm, but I am going to test this out. This one was $2, so it's just real basic packaging. And it is just like a clear balm type of product. It's pretty thick. It reminds me of something that is gonna make the lips stick. Now I know I still have foundation on my lips, which is probably really gross to some of you, so I apologize, but I'm about to put a lip color over the top anyway. This is their Lips Matte Liquid Lipstick and Lip Liner. These retail for $5 each. You get a lip liner and a liquid lipstick. They have the standard matte formula and then they have a metallic formula. So this is the matte liquid lipstick and this is like the most gorgeous brown. It reminds me of True Brown and K from Kylie. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me wear this in a recent photo that I posted. These lip liners are like, damn, these are so pigmented. The matte lip kits are way better than the metallics. I won't buy the metallics again, they're pretty shitty, but the matte ones are awesome. However, they only have 2 shades. Check out my Instagram for swatches. Also, you can watch the last haul video for all swatches on these products, but this is the color that I think I'm gonna go with today. Now I have worn these alone, so I don't know if the lip primer is gonna affect how they wear. It doesn't seem to go on, like it seems to be slipping more that I have got the lip primer on. It's still super pigmented though. And maybe I should have applied the lip primer at the start of the video to let it set a bit. I don't really know. But now going in with the liquid lipstick, it is just basic packaging. And the only shit thing about these as well is they don't have shade names. They're all just the same thing. But oh my god, you guys, look at that pigment. Look at that color. So the products that I would highly recommend from this range, the highlighter kit, the finishing powder that I love. These two are like part of my everyday makeup collection. Like, look at the highlight, and this powder is just awesome. The matte liquid lipstick kits are bomb. So good. I'd probably stay away from the foundation stick and the cushion foundation. It just didn't really work for me. Like, even though my makeup came together in the end, I'm still not loving it. But if it works for you guys, that is awesome because they're super affordable. And as for this concealer and contour palette, I really did enjoy this. I'm definitely going to test this out on a base that I know I love because this is definitely a winner for $4. And then, yeah, the lip kits, the matte liquid lipsticks have my heart. I really hope they bring out more. Also, in that video, I forgot to mention these. These is just the little lip gloss kits. These are pretty pathetic for what they are. I mean, they are only $5 for 5 glosses, but as you can see in the tubes, they are colored, but then when you wear them on the lips, they're all just clear. So that's kind of a bummer. As for the lip primer, I don't know if it does anything yet. I am gonna try and wear this lip color for a little bit, hopefully, but these wear awesome on their own. But if this lip primer works great, it's only $2, so I can't really comment on that just yet, but that I think is everything. So this, you guys, is gonna wrap up my full testing the brand new OXX makeup. I really hope you guys liked the video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye, you guys.